Keith, a very active pattern for you and the Weather Center team because we just have snow, cold, snow, cold, snow.
How dare winter be winter? And also,
I know, right?
We talk a lot about how around the Super Bowls when I think of a lot of storms coming in, and I think that's going to be a trend this year as well. So a couple things you can live by in Maine. The first 2 weeks of September and the Belt Super Bowl, the opposite direction. So we've got some snow moving in already. We've had several small storms, right? We haven't had any big storms over the last few weeks, but we've gotten several inches at a time, and we've kept it. That's been the difference over the last couple of winters where we really didn't do that. The snow working its way into the mountains right now. We will have a rain-snow line this time, though. Temperatures too warm along the coastline, largely up and down the coast, but especially south of about Rockland. We'll see periods of light rain. Meanwhile, periods of off and on snow for the rest of the state. And notice that rain-snow line gets closer to the coast out towards Washington and Hancock County. That's just the way the temperature profile is laid out tonight, where it's pretty far away from the coast out towards Lewiston and even Freiburg down across southern Maine. Again, this never really has great organization to it. It's not all that heavy overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. We clear it out. Tomorrow's actually a bright day, but temperatures falling throughout the day, down into the teens by sunset, single digits into the mountains by sunset, and windy too. Out of the northwest, it'll be really noticeably windy tomorrow afternoon especially. And then tomorrow night is very cold, about 5 to 8 along the coastline, either side of 0 inland, and then below 0, again, another 5 to 10 below 0 situation into the mountains. A cold day on Wednesday will set us up for our next storm system on Thursday, which we'll talk about in a second. But remember how entrenched that cold air looks on Wednesday. So tonight, I mean, there's not a whole lot here, but a dusting to 2 inches is possible over a good part of the state. An inch or under, really pretty much nothing in this shaded green here, where it's likely to be all rain tonight and into tomorrow. So cold air, that's where we left that story, right, on Wednesday, which makes this warm front on Thursday trouble because it's trying to drive out cold air at the surface. It's going to have a really hard time doing that. And so we'll see snow Thursday afternoon into Thursday night, trying to change to sleet potentially by later in the day, but these transitions usually are a lot slower than the models think. So I think the vast majority of the storm on Thursday is in the form of snow. So broadly, another 3 to 6 inches of snow there. We'll watch southern Maine, especially York County, for the potential for mixing, which could put them in that 1 to 3 range, but this is an early shot. Plus, it's the second map just in this forecast, so that can get kind of confusing. Sometimes you have to go down that road, unfortunately, this time of the year, and I think we will going forward because there's the storm Thursday. There's another one for the Super Bowl that looks similar to me, where it's snow trying to transition, but maybe not able to transition over to anything but snow, and another one into mid next week. So I think, Coco, we're going to line these up here, and a lot of times the first storm can set the path here as far as if that's mostly snow, the next one is, so on and so on. Through mid-February it looks busy though.
Been lucky so far that the snow shoveling has been light and fluffy.
Yes, I don't think that's likely to continue.
All right, thanks Keith.